Good morning, students. This is the fourth class. The topic is financial system and economic development in a financial institution, market and services subject. But in previous class, we have already discussed regarding the what is finance and what are the types of concept of finance and different concept. It means one is a financial asset, another one is a financial intermediary, another one is a financial market, another financial rate of return, and also financial instrument. But in this and also in the third class, we have already discussed regarding flow of fund matrix as regards to finance, and today's class is for the financial system and economic development. The question is how far the financial system is beneficial for our country, and what is the role of financial system in economic development of the country. The question is, first of all, one term is economics. Economics means it is study the and allocate the resources and for production, distribution and consumption both individually and collectively. Economics, it is the study of, you may divide it into two parts. One is microeconomics, another one macroeconomics. On microeconomics, the study the only individual consumers as well as producers. But in macroeconomics, it is a broader level of economics on regional basis, national basis or international scale basis. My dear students, in micro and both macro are the coverage under the economic point of view of production of goods and distribution of goods and consumption of pattern of the individuals as well as collectively. My dear students, here the financial market means it is a flow of savings and it is converted into investment. First saving, then it is converted into investment, or it you may say it is a accumulation of capital or of production of goods and services. Financial system, it is a system which enables transfer of money between investors and borrowers, means those who require some of the funds and those who are require funds in the different financial institutions, banks and other institutions are there which can provide and disbursement of funds. Investor who has purchased the financial instrument in the different innovative products and innovative financial products are there, they can invest and they get back at the end of the year some of the either you may say it is profit, or you may say it is yield, you may say it is dividend, or you may say it is interest. But here economic growth and economic development means means how the GDP will be increases and how the particular production or investment pattern will be increases, and how the increase the standard of living, and how the growth pattern of the particular sector, and how it will develop in different ways and means as regards to sector, as regards to business, as regards to trade, as regards to commerce, and as regards to financial reform in a different ways of experiencing growth is called as a economic development. My dear students, economic development means it is a one part of a economic growth as well as experiencing the growth with the standard of living and improved means, or you may called as it is a investment and a production pattern which can be changed a lot in a certain sectors or certain investment patterns also. This is called as a economic development. My dear students, if you go through the structure, in economics there is a microeconomics, another one is macroeconomics. Microeconomics is totally based on individuals, or macroeconomics it is totally the based upon the regional basis or national basis or international basis. But if you talk about financial market, it is also combination of similarly two word. One is money market, another one is capital market. Money market it is based on short term market, and capital market it focuses only long term funds market where it is traded. But financial system means it also have one two parties, one is investor, another one is borrower. Investor you may called as a one is a saving pattern will be increases, and borrowers or saving pattern can incredible to goes towards investment, and borrowers those who are require some of the funds, they can borrow in a different ways and means in different financial institutions and also banks. My dear students, if you go through the function of a financial system, the financial system function are the different functions are there. One is saving function. Saving function means mobilization of savings for a productive purposes. Why we save our money, or why we save our in different or transform different ways of saving of instruments, means that is only transformed into the investment. Now all first term it is savings, then it will be transformed into investments. Means at the end of the year I require some of the profit, I require some of the dividend, I require some of the interest, that is called as a one part and parcel of a saving function. Another one is the another function of a financial system is liquidity function. If you talk about liquidity, means it is convertible into cash or convertible to money, means whatever savings I can procure, and that savings or that transformation of investment should be converted when as and when I need. Means the liquidity provisioning or monetary assets are those which can be converted way, that is called as a liquidity function. Another one is payment function. In the financial system, it is a more convenient way of mode of payment of goods and services. Means nowadays the payment function is the structure is changes, means every payment function is go through the online or a hybrid system of a payment. Like example, in primitive stages you may called as a payment through the in previous days you may say the payment function covers with the issuing of checks or any type of other modes you can pay that type of payment. But nowadays the hybrid system is through apps, through mobile phones, through debit cards, through credit cards, and there are different easiest methods are there through which the cost and time consumption is very considerably reduced, and reduced means there is a less time is required for this function. Another one is risk function. Risk function means I have earlier discussed, where there is more risk there is more return, and where there is less risk there is less return. Means in the financial market there are different types of life and health related or income riskable assets are to be sold out. Means the life insurance, health insurance, property insurance, and other insurable assets are to be sold, and it can be protected through this financial system. Means nowadays you see in banks and other private sector insurance companies are sold their product in form of health plan, different health plan, and also life insurance coverage are there, as well as property insurance also one of the important aspect of a risk function. My dear students, in the function of a financial system, first one saving function already discussed, liquidity function, payment function, risk function, another one is information function. Information function means always we called in the financial system is a totally based on the primary market and secondary market, which is later we have to discuss. Primary market, secondary market means the price related informations are covered under this way. Means price related means what is the today's date of scripts price, and yesterday what is the price of a particular script, and after 7 days what is the rate of a particular script, and after 1 month and what is the growth rate. This information can be studied from the secondary market also, so that it is a important information function is a aspect to need the take the economic or as well as financial decision of a investor. The investor always look into these price related information, then he has to invest. Not only the only saving, not only the liquidity, payment, risk, information, but also another function is a transfer function. Transfer function means transfer of resources. Transfer of resources means it is through different geographical boundaries are there through which the transfer function can be carried out. Transfer function means you may be the goods or the products can be sold out in a different ways. Means for example, not only the BSE Bombay Stock Exchange, not only the NSE National Stock Exchange, another different other stock exchanges are there. New York Stock Exchange and Shanghai Stock Exchange are there, through which the financial product can be sold out and resources can be mobilized. And another function is a reformatory function. Reform means change, reform means innovative product, reform means innovative instrument, reform means restructuring practices, new adoption, new emerging needs of the borrowers and investors, or you may called as a financial engineering and re-engineering, or financial innovative ways and means of products are to be structured product can be sold in the market, that is called as a reformatory function. If you go through any of the financial company, so you see there are different ways of reformatory function they can carry out. For example, in SDFC they can introduce some of the mobile banking, another one is app banking, there is maybe some of the SMS banking. These are called as a one type of a reformatory functions of a financial institutions and of a overall financial system of the country. Another last one is the review. Review means we can check out, we can review the projects periodically. Periodically means not only the day wise but also in weekly, monthly and also different yearly basis also. We can promote the capital formation and bringing savings and demands and investable funds. Review function means we can review it, we can check it out, and how the particular project should be performed well and with a certain manner. Means how there is some of the techniques are there in capital budgeting also, through which you can review the particular function of a financial system. My dear students, financial system function not only the savings or liquidity, another one is not only the payment but also transfer, reformatory and review functions are there. But here we talk about the today's class for the role of financial system in economic development of a country. Why the particular financial system is required for the economic development of a country? First one is saving investment relationship. Second one, allocating for national priorities. Third, growth of capital market. Fourth one, government securities market. Another one is infrastructure and growth and development of trade. Another one, employment growth, venture capital, balance growth, physical discipline and control of economy. Another one is encouraging entrepreneurial spirits, and 12th is the providing financial services and developing backward areas. Next, balanced regional development, attracting foreign capital and economic integration, political stability and uniform interest rates. My dear students, we have to discuss one by one. First one, saving and investment relationship. As I say, as an investor, the investor can invest their money or money worth in a different forms of investment avenues, through which that particular investment is called as a savings. You may be called as in a different financial assets are in coverage, marketable, non-marketable assets are there, and these savings are always converted into investment. Investment means there is another party's return should be get back. Return or yield or dividend or benefit can be get back. Means economic development of a country means you can create the saving habits of a individual, or you can create a conducive environment for the investment, or you can create a more eagerness of approach among the individuals or the peoples of a particular country to create a habits of savings. That is a one relationship. Second one is allocating for national priorities. National priorities, the national priority, but in today's date, if we discuss in pandemic period, the national priority is health. Another is a national priority. Similarly, in national priority means prioritize means that is in which sector, which area the government should focus, and on in this way the government can invest in a certain ways. It means the national priority is through which, if you talk about defense, means that in a defense sector there the corridors are developed, and in a national priority you may call as a some of the other sector, IT sector national priority, or you may be green concept of a particular sector to, or white revolution sector, revolution way, so through which the funds are to be allocating, means allocated means there is a disbursement of funds, and the financial system has an important role. Another third one is the growth of capital market. Growth of capital market means it is a place where the shares and bonds are to be marketable, and in this way the growth of capital market means that is a encouraging of bonds, or encouraging of new issues or new IPOs, or encouraging different modes of transferring of scripts to the another person. Means growth of capital market means here there is a in which way the markets can be upgraded. Another one is the government securities market. Government securities, that means G securities, GSEC, how the governments can issue the shares and how far it is beneficial for the investors. That's in this way the financial system has an important role. And the fifth point is the infrastructure and growth. Without development of infrastructure and growth, the particular country cannot be developed properly, or you cannot say without infrastructure and growth the economic development of the country cannot be carried out. It means infrastructure means roads, dams. Another one is there are different other sectors are there through which the government should focus on, and through which the financial system has an protection, has an important role to growth and development of a or of a particular financial system through which the country can be developed. Another one is development of trade. If you talk about development of trade, means trade, it means the business, how the business will be grown up, means there is easy of doing your business, or there is no red tapeism system, and there is a relaxation of rules and regulation, and there is a flexibility of development. These are covered under the financial role of financial system in economic development. Means the trade, in the through financial system the business can be developed, or the easy of doing business can be promoted. Means it means financial system can safeguard, or financial system can put their funds in certain trade and business through which the employment can be generated. In the seventh point is the employment growth. Employment is a one aspect for the economic development of the country. If our younger generation are more employed, or more grow, means generating more funds through, or in a different employment opportunity we can create, then only the economic development of the country can be upgraded. Means how far the financial system is increased, means there are different, you see, there are different banks are there, different type of private sector, foreign banks and cooperative banks are there, through which they can sold out the debit card and credit cards, and some people are engaging with these financial products they sold to the another person. This type of approach is covered under the employment growth. Another one is the venture capital. Venture capital means that is a riskier capital, and you may called as a in which early stage of business, which type of business can be more riskier, and how far it is successful 1 year future. In this way the financial system put their funds in for the economic development of a country. For example, the Canada Bank also has an own Can Bank venture capital funds they can generate, and through which a new type of businessmen, those who are based upon riskier projects, they can invest in for the particular project. And in such a case the economic development of the country can be a good conducive environment can be created. Next one is the balanced growth. Balanced growth in among the states, balanced growth among the not disparity, and balanced growth among the different parts of a country, and balanced growth always put forward in a different states of a or different section of the society. This is the way through the financial system can have an put a role on the economic development of a country. Next one is the physical discipline and control of the economy. If you talk about physical discipline, it means that is called as a inflation and deflation, means increase of prices, decline of prices. How you have to control? Now through the RBI is there, through which it can be controlled, and some of the precautionary measures can be maintained by the RBI also. If you see in this pandemic period, the RBI has an stated in different operating procedures, and they can a moratorium period, they can enhance, and they can promoting the small SSI sector, and they can control the inflation, means increasing of prices of goods and services, and through which the economy will be controlled properly. Next point is the encouraging entrepreneurial spirit. Encouraging entrepreneurial spirit means through financial system different startups we can encourage, and there is a relaxation of red tapeism system, relaxation not red tapeism, there is a removal of red tapeism system, and we can promote conducive environment among the entrepreneurs or startups or incubation centers we can start, and through which the economic development of a country can be enhanced. And second, next was providing financial services. As I already stated, financial system can be provided through the service is provided through this financial system, that is called as a financial services. Financial services means maybe leasing, maybe hire purchase, maybe housing loan, maybe different financing loans provided to the customer. In this way, the economic development of a country can be increases. Next, balanced regional development. Balanced growth or balanced regional development are the same. Means the regional development of a particular country means there is a national level, regional level, international level through which the we can the balanced way of regional development. In region means you may be called as a district level, you may called as a state level, you may called as at a country level, you may called as international level, through which different section of the society and different types of industries can be promoted, and through which development, the balanced regional development can be maintained. And this is somehow we called as the economic development of a country, and financial system has an important role. Next one, attracting foreign capital. If you talk about attracting foreign capital means encouraging the foreign funds or foreign money. Or foreign money means there is a, we can promoting the FIs, foreign institutional investors, or there is you may call it as a increases the FDI limit, means FDI, foreign direct investment, through which financial system we can encouraging the financial institutions or foreign financial institutions, through which the economic development of a country can be maintained. Economic integration approach also another factor for economic development of country, means we can integrate with the different systems, different ability way of doing their business, and we can different modes of promotion of a particular doing their business, through which the economic development of a country can be maintained. And last point is the uniform interest rates. My dear students, interest rates means how far we are slashing the interest rates. If you see in the pandemic period, interest rates are slashed. Slashes means declined by the RBI. Why it happened? It happened only to stabilize stabilize the business with a certain of with regards to the inflation and deflation. So interest rates is an important aspect of a particular type of business, and it's helpful for the economic development of a country. Next one, my dear students, if you talk about this is the we have already discussed regarding the how far financial system helpful for the economic development of the country. Now we have to discuss what is generally what is money market and what are its instruments. My dear students, in a money market means it is a short term market, money market means it is a high liquid market, money market means it is up to 1 year, money market means it may be it can be carried out by the banks, financial institution, NBFC, asset turns houses, and some of the short term funds, and it is a very performance of money market also also shown in a different ways and means. Later on I have to discuss one by one. In a money market instrument, you may call it as it is call money market, commercial bill market, treasury bill market, asset turns houses, and so on. But one by one we have to discuss just briefly. But in unit 2 it can be discussed broad way of discussion regarding money market. My dear student, one instrument is called call money market. Call money means it is a short term market, or call money market means it is 1 day to 14 days. Within a 1 day or 14 days, that repayable of demand or that maturity period is also called as a call money market. There may be, you may call it as a, it is short term loans also. And that call money can be carried out or can be transacted through the DFHI, Discount and Finance House of India, or cooperative banks, or Indian or any of the commercial banks, or you may call it as STCI, that is called as a Securities Trading Corporation of India. My dear students, please remember, call money market can be placed through two to three institutions are there. One is STCI, Securities Trading Corporation of India. Another one is DFHI, Discount and Finance House of India, and also some of the commercial banks. And call money market, the rate of interest is fixed and it is called as a call rate. If the rate of interest is fixed, that is called as a call rate, and it is quite volatile. Volatile means it can be changes very time to time, it can be changes, and that coverage under the call money market. If you talk about another instrument is called as a, very easily you know, that is certificate deposits, CD. Certificate deposits, if you go to the any of the bank, you see one chart is there, and in the particular chart that that investment limit is there, and some days are to be reflected. That investment limit and days reflection is called, that type of investment ways or that type of avenue may called as a certificate deposits. You may called as a 1 lakh or multiple 1 lakh or thereafter, and some period is there, means maybe 7 days to 1 year, 7 days, maybe 51 days, maybe 31 days, maybe 1 year to 3 year, that is called a certificate deposits. You may called as a fixed deposit, or you may called as a you see, sir, I have one deposit in the particular bank for the 2 years or 3 years with fixed interest rate. You may called as a, it is a fixed deposit in the particular commercial bank. That is another instrument, and that is also called as a short term instrument of a money market. First one, call money market. Second one, certificate deposits. Third one is commercial papers. Commercial papers also called as a one instrument of a call money market. In the money market. Commercial paper means, commercial paper generally issued introduced in 1990, and these are called as a one type of a promissory notes. Promissory note in the bills of exchange, promissory note, there are one certain notes are there, and that type of promissory note or that type of statement, that type of documentation which is raise of capital from the investor for a shorter period of time, maybe 3 months, 3 days, or maybe the 7 days to 270 days. So these are called as a commercial papers. Commercial papers is generally it's have a high credit rating, and which are in unsecured, and it is a credibility, accountability of a financial instruments. It means there are different big corporate houses, they can issue a certain type of investment avenue, that is called as a commercial papers. And commercial paper, the fixed maturity period ranging from 7 days to 270 days. My dear students, money market instruments, number one is the call money market, second one is the certificate deposit, third one is the commercial paper, and fourth one is the treasury bill, TB, T hyphen bills. Treasury bills or T bills generally issued by the RBI, and T-bills can be on behalf of the central government for raising of money or funds, and it does not pay any type of interest. At the maturity, the face value amount you can get back, and there may be treasury bill is a very oldest in the money market instruments, and treasury bills are generally issued by the government, or they offer guaranteed return known to zero default risk. Means zero default means you may call as a, this is government bonds, or these are government securities, or these are the government bills, and there is there is less riskier than the other papers. Means if you compare with the treasury bills with the commercial paper, the treasury bills is the maturity period is up to 1 year, and treasury bill is more riskier, less riskier than the commercial paper. So this is the way of money market instruments. First one call money market, second one certificate deposit, third one commercial paper, fourth one treasury bills. And treasury bills you may called as a, it may be 10 days, or it may be 91 days, it may be 182 days, it may be 364 days of T-bills. T-bills means within a 1 year the money can be converted in some sort of maturity. The maturity period is duration between within the 1 year. And another is the banker's acceptance. Banker's acceptance means it is also a financial instruments, and through which the banks can issue some of the acceptance of any type of paper. It is instruments like 30 to 180 days starting from the date of issue of the instrument. Means the maturity period is 30 to 180 days. 180 days, then banker's acceptance is more riskier of a is a very much not a riskier, it is a very much a secure financial instruments in comparison to the other financial instrument. My dear students, first one call money market, second one certificate deposit, third one is the commercial paper, fourth one banker's acceptance, and another one is the treasury bills. But if you compare with the banker's acceptance and commercial paper, who is more riskier? Now commercial paper is more riskier than the banker's acceptance. And next one is the repurchase agreement or repos. Repos or repurchase agreement or ready forward contracts, that is REPOS, is also allowed in 2010. Means repos means it is called as a buybacks, and repos means it is a agreement between two parties. One party sell the security, another party promise to buy the particular security, and it is also called as a sell buy transaction. And that seller buys the security at a predetermined time, predetermined price, with a agreed price and the agreed amount, and that is called as a repurchase agreement. Means you may call as this is a repo rate, and is fixed by the RBI also, and that repo rate may be decreasing, or may be cheaper to the borrower, or may be changes according to the nature of a particular according to the environment of a particular country. It means two parties are there, buy and sell and buy transaction can be carried out, and with one is promised to buy, another is other party can sell the securities. And last one is the interest rate swaps. In the interest rate swaps, the financial transaction which two parties also signed a deal with one pays fixed rate of interest and other pays floating rate of interest. Means there is a two party, one say I have to pay that type of interest to be paid in fixed rate, another say it may be floating. Floating means changing, and fixed means fixed. Suppose 8% means 8% is fixed, floating means 8 to 10%, that is called as a floating. But it is calculated on notional principal amount, some amount is there, and through which interest rate swaps mainly used by the commercial banks. But commercial banks are not directly linked with the bank's assets and money lent to the customer in form of loans. Means if I want the fixed rate of interest of a particular financial product, that may be called as a fixed rate, or another person is interested in floating rate of interest, and he may get back the particular amount with the floating rate. If this money market instrument also protects the borrowers from interest rate changes even though the borrower is on the hook of any variable markup payments not covered by the interest rate agreements. It means there is a in between one gap is created, and through which the interest rate swaps can be created, and it is also a important money market financial instruments. Another one is a CBLO, that is called as a collateralized borrowing lending obligation, CBLO, which is introduced in 2003. It is a money market, and through CCL means Clearing Corporation of India Limited can introduce, or it can be regulated for a short term loans, short term funds generation, and the only it is a one uniqueness of collateral of their activities, and those who are collateral in the form of government securities, they may be CBLO or tri-party repos can be maintained, and there is no need of collateral under the call money market. It means which will if the security is related to government securities, and lenders will get very giving loans. Means if you collateral with government securities, there is no need of a certain of protection of your fund. But if you related to any other securities, there is a protection of a fund or collateral is required, so that lenders and borrowers are use the collateral for their activities, and that is called as a tri-party repos. That is collateralized borrowing and lending obligation, CBLO, and which is introduced in 2003. My dear students, in today's class we have covered only three parts. One is the function of a financial system, second one is the how far financial system is helpful for the economic development of the country, and third part is what is money market and what are the instruments of money market, like as a call money market, commercial paper, certificate deposits, another is repurchase agreements, another one is the treasury bills. There are several types of financial instruments are there where the money market can be enriched, or the money market can be played very well. And thank you very much.